The Fairies, Petal and Nettle, and the Big Birthday Surprise. Written by Kirstie Watson and illustrated by Tilia Rand-Bell. One day, Petal and Nettle were playing a game. I spy with my little eye something beginning with F, said Petal. Nettle looked around. Forest, he asked. No, said Petal. Feather? No, said Petal. Do you want a clue? But before Nettle could answer, Petal swished her wand and all the flowers began to bloom. Ah, flowers, he sighed. Petal, it's no fun if you keep using magic. It's cheating. Okay, no magic this time, I promise. I spy with my little eyes something beginning with B, said Petal. Nettle didn't even have time to think before a very excited Petal blurted it out. Birthday! It's your birthday tomorrow, and I'm going to magic you the best, most special birthday ever! Oh, Petal, you can't rely on magic for everything, Nettle teased. But this had given Petal a wonderful idea. She would arrange a surprise birthday party for Nettle and prove to him that she could do things without magic. She rushed off to start planning. Firstly, she needed some party decorations. But she didn't know anything about making decorations by hand. She was just beginning to wish she'd learned when something colourful caught her eye. Flowers! She cried, spotting a beautiful flower garland. Nettle loved flowers. It was perfect, so she took it. Now I need a birthday cake. But what do I know about baking? She fretted, just as a wonderful aroma wafted under her nose. She followed the delicious scent to the most scrumptious-looking cake she'd ever seen. It was perfect, so she took it. Next, she needed to find the perfect present. But she didn't know the first thing about present buying since, well, magic could always whip up the perfect gift. But just then she heard a delightful, jingling, tinkling sound. Petal followed the sound to a beautiful bell. It was just hanging there, jingling and tinkling, all alone. It would make the perfect gift. So she took it without another thought. On her way home, Petal found a few more things. Some snacks and drinks, fluffy cushions for the guests to sit on, balloons, and a music player. Perfect! Now I have almost everything. And I did it all by myself, Petal said proudly. All I need to do now is invite our friends. So off she went to deliver the invitations by hand. As she dropped off the last one, she felt a little niggle. Have I forgotten something? She worried. But if she had, she couldn't possibly think what it could be. The next day, as Petal was busy preparing for the party, there was a knock at the door. Oh no, they're early, she muttered as she opened the door to find some very unhappy friends. Whatever's the matter? Petal asked. The fairies explained that a sneaky thief had taken their special birthday gifts for Nettle. That's terrible! Who would do such a thing? Petal said. think it was you," said one fairy, pointing at the bell, garland, cake, snacks, drinks, fluffy cushions, balloons, and of course music player. "Me? But I just found these things lying around. I didn't think they belonged to anyone," Petal said. Then she realized what she'd done. She'd taken things that didn't belong to her without asking, which was wrong. "Oh, I'm so very sorry," she said sadly. "Thank you for apologizing," said one friend. "It's okay, Petal, but if you needed help, well, you should have just asked us," said another. "Well, I could use some help now, please," Petal said. The fairies were happy to help. They all worked together to create the best party ever. Once everything was ready, they waited for Nettle to arrive. They waited and waited. Then Petal suddenly realized what she'd forgotten. "Oh no! Nettle! I forgot to invite Nettle! Oh." "That's me," said Nettle, appearing at the door. "Wait, is this a party?" "Surprise!" everyone shouted quickly. "Wow! Everything looks fun, magical-tastic! This is the best surprise ever! You must have used magic for this." "No, I planned it all by myself without magic. But I did have some help from my friends," Petal confessed. "I just forgot one small thing, to invite you." Nettle giggled. They all giggled. Then they laughed and laughed until they couldn't laugh anymore. Petal discovered that she was an excellent party planner, even without magic. She was so proud of herself for trying her best and knew that if she ever needed help, well, she could always ask her friends. But she was, of course, delighted to have her wand back to help with all the tidying up. The end.